Dick Grayson, as inspired by the Billie Eilish Bad Guy video. This one was a nightmare and a half to draw. For one thing, I had to go to a separate file and start working on figures. It was a little easier because I was copying Billie's pose for the most part, but I was copying Billie's pose with a muscly dude. So that was a little more of a challenge. She's quite thin and bendy, and Dick is bendy, but he's not thin. He's quite thick with 3 or 4 C's. So it was a little more challenging to get that pose worked out. And then his freaking face took me forever, and his hair. At this point, so I drew this quite a while ago. I still hadn't been drawing Dick Grayson on a regular basis, and I'm still not really, but I'm a little bit better with what his characteristics look like. So I had to redo his face. I don't know how many times until I got something that I was halfway happy with. Yeah, just look at that. Look at that disaster face. Just, hi, I'm Dick Grayson, and my face is an unknowable enigma. How the heck do I face? But, oh yeah, and I had him sticking out his tongue for a while there. It seemed very Dick to be sticking out his tongue. As you can see, I keep giving up on the face, and then I'll work on the hair, or I'll work on something else, just trying to figure out what his face should look like. I distract myself with doing other things. This is a metaphor for my life. I do this a lot in real life too. If I'm blocked by something, I will go do other things until I feel like I can unblock myself. It's a handy little skill, unless you have deadlines. If you have deadlines, it's not a great skill at all. There we go. I finally hit upon a face I'm halfway happy with. Yay! Oh yeah, and that was my mid-patron shout-out thing, because this is such a long-ass video. So anyways, at this point, it's still just kind of copying the Bad Guy video. Same colored socks, same colored background. I added in some pointillism. Of course, it has to have the lime green band-aid, which all of the Billie Eilish videos have. And I had to give him bruised knees because the lyrics talk about having bruised knees. The only one who didn't get bruised knees was Damien, because he ain't about that life. Now, the pattern here took me for frickin' ever to do, and it's kind of hilarious because working on this picture, while I was working on this picture, is when I actually started my ADD medication, and I would not have been able to do this floral and bat related pattern on Dick's outfit if I wasn't on ADD medication. Being able to focus long enough to work on this and not just give up and copy paste some wallpaper onto him or something, 100% because I was now medicated, 100%. And it turned out I actually quite enjoyed going through and hiding all these little bat symbols, and they're not really hiding, I guess, but I don't know, it was interesting to do something this detailed, because normally I would just give up and figure out a faster way to do it, be that either copy pasting a pattern or just doing some vague impressionist watercolor flowers. But no, I went all out on this, and I'm pretty proud of myself for doing it. So there. Yay. I'm proud of myself. I 100% could see Dick wearing this in real life too. I know he tends to be dressed up in fairly simple clothes, but I think that's just a comic book thing. They don't have time to draw details like this all the time, but I could see him rocking this. Anyways, this is Dick Grayson, inspired by Billie Eilish's Bad Guy video. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you to my patrons for making these videos possible. If you like what you're seeing, click like and subscribe, because there's a lot more coming. Thanks so much. Have a great day.